Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I am Ankit. So today we will see the key differences between React.js and Vue.js. So what is this and what is the different key factor? On the basis of key factor, we can decide which technology we should use. Okay, so basically React.js is a open source JavaScript library that is used for building the user interface. We can create a simple single page application using this. Okay, and we can reload only those data that can be changed, not needed to reload the entire page because we have the virtual DOM. If we talk about the Vue.js is also a JavaScript framework, which is also a open source that is also used for building user interfaces. It builds on the top of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So again, difference is that React.js is a library, but Vue.js is entire framework, which is a collection of small multiple libraries. Right. So that is the main phenomena, and both are the open source, and in both you can create component. Okay. So, but the styles of creation of components are different. Okay. If we talk about when and who developed this, so basically, React.js is developed by the Facebook and Vue.js is developed by the actually one person named is Ivan View, EvanYou, Ivan Yu actually developed the Vue.js. Okay, if we talk about when it released, so basically React.js released in May 2003 and Vue.js released in February 2014. 2013 and 14. It means Vue comes after the React.js. Okay. So next key factor is language. So basically, in React.js, we can use JavaScript and JSX syntax. Okay, and here we can use the HTML syntax. It means if for language Y, we can either use JavaScript because it is inbuilt created in JavaScript environment, so we can, but also support for the TypeScript as well. Here in Vue.js, we can also use the JavaScript and it is inbuilt, developed in JavaScript environment. Okay. Next key factor is that type. So which type of? We already told that I explain you that JavaScript is a simple library, whereas Vue.js is a framework which is a collection of these type of small libraries. Next factor is architecture. So architecture wise, we already discussed in last comparison videos that React.js only represent the view part means UI part, front end part in model view architecture, model view controller architecture. If we talk about Vue.js, actually Vue.js is a JavaScript MVVM framework means model view model framework that uses a template based methodology for the development. Okay, it means it follow the model view model architecture. Okay, next key factor is data binding. So we already saw that previous videos that React.js only support the one way binding. Okay, it means in one direction we can update data, both direction we cannot update data simultaneously. But here in Vue.js, like AngularJS, we can use the two-way binding. In both direction we can get and update data. If we talk about next factor is DOM, document object model. So here is the similarities between both reactjs and vjs. Both actually use the virtual DOM. So it means the application performance will be same, because due to virtual DOM application loading time and performance wise will be faster. Okay, if we talk about the approach and syntaxes wise, so here in React.js we can use the JSX syntaxes to create the component, whereas in Vue.js we can use the HTML as well as JSX syntax to create the component. So that is the actually you can the sample program. So that is the app.vue, that is Vue.js component that we can create only just to print the hello world in the screen. Okay, so in a script setup, import view uh, as the ref, we are referencing the hello world message we can define. So here you can see that we can use the JSX syntax as well, and we can use the simple HTML as well. So this is the example, right side example is for the React.js. So here we have created two functional component. One is my button and second one is my app. That is returning some HTML path. My button returning a button element which contains a text I am a button. Here, my app actually returning a div that contains a h1 heading which contains a text of welcome to my app, and it actually consume the my button component. So we are consuming my button app from my button component from my app. So it means my button return statement will replace here. Okay, render here. So that is the actual approach and syntax. So next key factor is rendering. So both React.js and Vue.js similarity that both use the server-side processing. Both uses server-side processing. If we talk about the scalability, so in React JS we already discussed in the previous comparison video that it a highly more scalable application that we built using the React JS. But in Vue.js we have less scalable because we have the virtual DOM, but React has more powerful feature other than the Vue.js as well. So that's why it is less scalable. Okay, that is talk about the scalability now used by. So here are the different companies already using the React.js like PayPal, Netflix, Airbnb, Instagram, etc. And Vue.js is using by Alibaba, GitLab, or Transpilot, etc. Okay, so both are using in the market, but the scope of the React.js is too large and too popular language. Application type. So here in React.js, you can create web application as well as mobile application, whereas Vue.js, you can create the web applications only because we have the mobile application version in React.js that is React Native. Okay. Next key factor is data flow libraries or statement. So one question is that for managing the state of your application data to manage the flow of data from different components. So we can use the third party libraries like in Redux, very most popular state management library, or you can say data flow library that actually use in the React. So Redux is a state library. We can use either with the Angular, we can use it with the Vue.js as well. Okay, that is depending on the situation and the what client wants. Okay, and in Vue.js we have Vuex, Vuex, Vueex. Okay, so Vuex is also a statement library that is actually being properly majorly used in Vue.js for state management of your component. Okay, now next key factor is community. So we already know that React is being so popular and so uh, being used by the multiple companies as well, and also preferred this language. So it is a large active community it have, while Vue.js not much popular and not much being by many companies. So it have the small active community. So that is about the community. So that is the main key factors that I describe you with the help of key differences. I describe you the difference between React.js and Vue.js. So you can use both the particular library or framework. So what is the based on the different key factor, you can decide in which application you want to use. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like this type of video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel so that and press the bell icon so that you can get the latest notification of new videos. And also please support me and share the video to your friend circle so that they can also uh, get learning from this free tutorial video series. Okay, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, search the @Ankit Tech Classes and you can join me on that one. So please help me and subscribe it and share it more and more. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. So see you in the next video. So keep learning, keep growing. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.